Want to have your clip featured in the Skyrim Clip of the Week? Simply record the clip on your Xbox and then send it to me via message. My gamertag is iRyeni, that's IRYENI, and you can message it to me over Xbox and I'll be able to view it. I look forward to seeing the clips that you guys send me. Now moving on to the video. Hey, what's up guys, it's Ryan and welcome to week number 72 of the top 5 Skyrim mods of the week. Now before I actually start the top 5, I want to say thank you guys so much for all the videos that you were sending me for the clip of the week. I didn't actually expect to get this many submissions, and I will be reviewing them and I'll be putting them in the videos as this series continues. So thank you all so much. I actually got a lot of submissions, so thank you all so much for that. And now let's move on to the top 5. Starting off at our number 5 spot, we have the Add Trap spell. Now this is a very awesome mod that I think should have been in the game from the get-go, where it adds a whole bunch of new traps that you can add to floors in any building, and it adds all kinds of different traps as well. There's an oil trap, you can now put down bear traps as well, and there's also a slow rune as well that you can put down that slows down the enemies, and you can also put down a push spell which uses the unrelenting force on a rune. Whenever someone walks over it, they'll just be casted and flown into the air, which I think is really funny. And where these can be found, there's 26 of the trap spells in the Windhelm Temple of Talos, which is where I showed you at the beginning. And as you can see, I'm putting down a bunch of bear traps right now, and as people walk over them, they are dying pretty much immediately. I was using the most powerful bear traps. I don't think it's the most overpowered thing in the world. There's a big variety of, oh, there's one that does 25 damage, oh, there's one that does 50. I was using the one that does 250 damage, which is just pretty much an instant kill. As you level your character up, you'll be able to get more and more powerful bear traps and more powerful oil traps as well. And the oil spells, I think, are the most useful because it's the oil that are in the dungeons. So whenever you put the oil on the ground using the spell, you use the flames spell along with it, and you can cast it on it, and it'll make a giant stream of flames go all throughout the oil that you've casted on the ground, and it'll kill pretty much anyone that it touches. As you can see, I did this in Whiterun, and I had a bunch of fun with it. It was a very fun experience being able to actually test this out and be able to use it, and I think it would be very useful in dungeons whenever, you're sneaking around. More of like a sneaky playthrough if you're trying to clear a place without, alerting many people. Using the bear traps would be very useful, and the oil as well would be very useful for clearing large rooms. So all in all, the trap spell is a great spell to be added into the game, and that is why it comes in at our number 5 spot, so I'd recommend giving this mod a try. Coming in at our number 4 spot, we have the Nightingale Phoenix Armor Replacer. Now, I love the Nightingale armor how it looks originally in the game, but this just makes it look 10 times better. As you can see, I'm coming up on this bandit camp here, and they don't want me to pass through, so I'm going to come in and I'm going to clear them all out using my dual maces. And I'm going to look like a badass while doing so as well because of the armor replaced Nightingale armor. This armor is way more enhanced and looks a lot better than the original Nightingale armor, which I didn't even think was possible. And the design on it is pretty much just completely flawless, and it makes you look like a complete badass when clearing out bandit camps, while clearing out dungeons, or even cities if you're an evil character. This would definitely be a great costume for an evil character if you were playing a playthrough where you weren't necessarily the good guy the entire time. You went into cities and you cleared them, and you stole from everybody, and you were just a bad character overall. This will definitely make you look intimidating in that aspect if you were evil. Very simple to get. It's just a reskin of the Nightingale armor, so you won't have to do anything other than obtain the Nightingale armor, and that's why it comes in at our number 4 spot, because it just looks amazing and it'll make your character look so much more better in combat. So I'd strongly recommend downloading it. Coming in at our number 3 spot, we have Venom, the Werewolf Replacer. Now, basically what the mod does is exactly what it says. Instead of becoming a werewolf whenever you transform, you become Venom. Now, Venom is very powerful, and the skin for it is very detailed, and it's in HD, and it really looks like you're playing as Venom. The animations for him as well are flawless whenever you jump on an enemy and, tear them apart like I pretty much am doing right here. And I know the movie just came out, and I love how they jumped on it real quick and added it into the game so that you could play as him and feel like a complete badass while doing so. How to actually play as him is very simple. You just complete the Companion's Quest, and you'll be able to actually, once getting far enough, become a werewolf, and you can transform to Venom right then and there. Or if you have the cheat room installed, one of the buttons in the cheat room allows you to add werewolf to you, and you can just get the spell from the cheat room itself instead of doing the companion's quest line and immediately become the werewolf / Venom. I really like the way that they textured Venom in this game, and I really like the way that they replaced him with the werewolf, and that is definitely why it comes in at our number 3 spot, so I'd recommend giving this mod a try. Coming in at our number 2 spot, we have the Merchant Inventory Heist, which allows you to do something that I've always wanted to do since Oblivion. Now, back when I was playing Oblivion and back when I was playing vanilla Skyrim without mods, I always thought it was so dumb how whenever you go into a thief playthrough and you're actually playing throughout being a thief, your sneaks all the way up, your pickpockets all the way up, your lockpickings all the way up, you can't just go into stores and steal everything that a person has, because the reference chest that they use to sell their goods is outside the map. I have a video on my channel explaining how to go through the wall using the wooden plates, but that kind of ruins the immersion. You don't want to have to go and phase through walls just to steal things. I feel like you should be able to steal the inventory of a store, without having to glitch the game. So that's exactly what this mod does. The mod adds it so instead of the chest that they use as a reference being outside of the map, it's actually in the store itself. So you can either lockpick it, it's a master lock, I'm pretty sure like 100% of the time, or if you have the pickpocket skill, you can pickpocket the key off of them while they're sleeping or while they're just standing there minding their own business, and you can get into their chest that has everything that they sell, and you can then steal the stuff that they sell and then sell them back to your fence back at the Thieves Guild, or you can use the items for your own. Now that's pretty much the main aspect of being a thief in Skyrim, is you're going to want to steal things, and things that you are limited to be able to steal, I feel like it shouldn't be held back from being able to steal from stores that are in the markets. So this mod changes all of that, and it's very perfect. You can steal the key and get into the chest, or you could pick the chest itself at night whenever the person is sleeping. You also have to break and enter and then get away from the guards as well. And then selling all the stuff back to the fence back at the Thieves Guild will be very rewarding because you'll have a lot more items to sell. And it'll just make you feel more immersed as a thief and add tons of more playtime being able to walk around and steal from any shop possible. So this new game mechanic adds a whole bunch of more playtime into the game and just makes the game a whole lot better, and that's definitely what I like, and I like being able to play as a thief and be able to have the full range of everything to do as a thief. And that's why it comes in at our number 2 spot, so I strongly recommend downloading the Merchant Inventory Heist mod. Coming in at our number 1 spot, we have the Halls of Dovahndor. Now this is a very huge house mod located in Sovngarde, and to get there you have to go through a portal in the throat of the world. I'm showing you that on the map right now. And the mod page reads, "Ever felt like you were never really rewarded for defeating Alduin and saving the entire world? And have you always wanted a massive player home that was both highly detailed and well integrated into the lore? Well, this is the mod for you." Located in Sovngarde, the Halls of Dovahndor is the ultimate home for the ultimate Dragonborn. This mod has literally hours of exploration for those who want to delve into the details and uncover every secret. There are hidden locations, secret paths, and the Underdepths, a massive hideout for your stealthy character. This mod also features a unique spell allowing you to teleport to the Halls of Dovahndor from anywhere, along with several new unique items. Now this mod isn't actually required that you defeat Alduin first, but you can just travel straight to the house and own it straight from the beginning. And it is a huge house mod that contains a ton of NPCs in it as well, and I'm going to be giving you guys the full tour of the entire house, excluding the secrets and the Underdepths. So here is the main house itself, so let's begin.
Wielding power of the ancient Lord Heart. Believe the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborns come.
Now, as you can see, this is probably one of the biggest house mods that I've ever covered in Skyrim, and the house itself is huge, and all of the possibilities are endless. I really like how you can display giant suits of armor instead of just the ordinary, smaller suits of armor that are on your character. You can actually put them on the bigger mannequins, as I showed you earlier, and display huge sets of armor. Like if you have a favorite armor set, or if you have, an armor set that just looks cool to you, you could put it up on the mannequin and have it displayed really huge in your house. And all of the different statues that are included in this house as well make it very decorative, and it's a very beautiful house mod in general. Now, that's definitely why it comes in at our number 1 spot, so I'd strongly recommend downloading this mod. So that's pretty much it for this week's episode of the top 5 Skyrim mods of the week. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you did, I would appreciate it if you left a like and subscribe if you're new. It really helps me out a lot. And if you have any suggestions for mods that you'd like me to cover in future top 5 mod episodes, be sure to let me know in the comment section below, or you can follow me on Twitter. I'll be sure to leave my Twitter in the description, and you guys can follow me on there and leave me suggestions through there as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys later.